Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope you guys are doing good out there. We are here for part 2 of the winter coverage here, my friends, because we have ourselves a lot of snow popping off across portions here of Michigan, moving out of Indiana, portions of Illinois, Wisconsin. But there's a lot more to come, my friends. There's a lot more to come. The reason is because we're going to be seeing a lot of lake effect snow. And oh my goodness, the totals have went up a lot. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. But anyways, my friends, welcome everybody. Hope y'all are doing good. Let's go ahead and see who we have here for today. We have ourselves Mary. We have ourselves, let's see, Penny. We have Kaiser, I think that's your name. We have Sabrina. We have Corey's Animation. We have Error. We have Katie. We have Blake. Let's see here. We have Minions. We have Kim. Let's see here. Niagara Falls. We have Corey's Animations. What's up, dude? We have Azur. We have Roadster. We have Golden Arrow. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing all right. Once again, glad to have you guys here for another update here. So, we are seeing a bunch of, or I should say, instead of update, I should say coverage, because we're going to probably be here for a while. Yesterday, we ended up pulling a 4.5-hour live stream, which is pretty crazy. 4.5 hours being live. I was definitely not expecting all that. I don't think I'm going to be live that long today, but we will see how things play out. Anyways, let's see here. Blake says the snow's not sticking here in Michigan. There's a lot of places it's actually sticking in Michigan right now. Let's see here. Let me show you some of the places. We have a live camera. We have a couple live cameras here we can actually look at for today. There's actually a let's see here. Let me see here. We're going to try to pull up. Here we go. Here's a live camera for you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and hop over here to the live camera. Kind of hard to see, but it's right there, right above me. You can see there's actually a bit of snow that's actually accumulating out there. So it's probably not accumulating for you, but for for a lot of the other portions, like the western side, it actually is. It actually is. Yeah, I mean, you can see on the camera right now how it's scrolling a bit. Yeah, we're actually seeing a decent amount actually sticking there. I mean, you can hardly even see the grass in some places. So it is there across those regions. That's actually kind of southwestern Michigan right now. That's kind of what it looks like in southwest Michigan. Anyways, let's see here. Don says, hello everyone. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good, Don. Sorry. Hope you're doing good, Don. Glad to have you here. Jill 48060. Let's see. You want to get right on into the zip codes, I guess. All right. I got you, my friend. So we're going to go ahead and hop our way over here. Actually, we're good where we're at right now. All right, let's see here. So 48060. 48060 for Michigan. Gotcha. on the eastern side. So when it comes to it, we're going to go and turn off that radar view for a minute, y'all, because we got to pull up the overall. I mean, first of all, look at all those reports coming through from winter weather. It's actually pretty crazy. But whenever it comes to the expected amount out there, my friend, we are not expecting much. About a ½ inch at max is kind of what it seems to be. We're really not seeing a whole lot of snow for you, my friend. I hate to tell you that. But yeah, most of the accumulations is going to be to the west here overall. The accumulations out there by Cleveland has really blown up. It's actually crazy. We're actually talking out there near a foot, just northeast of Cleveland, like slightly northeast of Cleveland. We're talking nearly a foot of snow, which is actually pretty crazy out there. Let's see here. Kim wants me to take a look here at 48146. Let's see here. So you said 48146. 46 across Michigan. Gotcha. Okay, so you're kind of the southeastern side. We're really not expecting that much accumulation out there either. You're kind of there near Detroit, I'm taking, a little bit to south of Detroit. Or actually, you're right there at Detroit. Yeah, so we're talking about a ½ inch at maximum. Honestly, I'm not really too confident on you getting too much snow. I mean, right now, there is a little bit of snow that is falling across some of those regions there. It actually looks like it might be turning into rain across those regions, because on the coastline, it's usually warmer. It is usually warmer out there. As you can see right now, we do have ourselves, Detroit, it's kind of showing in the green, which is just rainfall. As you're closer to the coast, the warm air from the water pushes inland. So that is allowing for the temperature to be above freezing. Meanwhile, while most of Michigan, the interior portion of Michigan, is actually at the freezing point here overall. So that is that. Let's see. Dawn says 40 degrees here in Western Maryland, but I'm waiting for white stuff. I hear you. See, Katie says, got cousins in Michigan, but I'm from Virginia. Gotcha. Yeah, Michigan's getting, a lot of Michigan right now is actually currently getting hit. We have another camera, if I can pull it up here, another camera out there towards, not camera, radar, out there by northeastern, out there by northeast Illinois, out there by Chicago. Chicago, it's snowing right now. We are seeing a bunch of snow out there. Also for portions of like northern Indiana, we are continuing to see a bit of snowfall out for those regions as well. Let's see here. Polar Vortex says, good afternoon, Andrew. What's up, Polar Vortex? Let's see. You got the lake effect snow warning at, let's see. Well, this morning, snowfall rates of 3 inches an hour. Wow. Not out of the ordinary here, but starting off with a bang. I hear you, for sure. Kim says, thank you. I'm just south of Detroit. No problem. All right, let's see here. Minion says 44240. Let's look here. 44240 for Ohio. Let's see here. Okay, so you, my friend, we're going to hop on back here to the main feed. But you, my friend, we are talking actually a pretty good amount of snowfall, I believe, for you. Let's see. Let me turn on the... let's see. Here we go. Okay. So you're out there by, like, Kent. So if we hop down over here towards that region, if I can find it, wherever you're at. Okay, you're just northeast of Akron here. So, there you go. Okay, so we're talking about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall out there by you. We're talking around 2 inches expectancy. So I would expect 2 inches, but, honestly, the range is between, 1 to 2. I'm going to have to turn on and off that camera every once in a while. Or turn it on, anyways. It turns itself off. But yeah, no, we're talking about 2 inches of snowfall. About 2 inches of snowfall overall. Let's see here. So I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, of course. Polar says, any word from Proxy? No, I haven't heard from Proxy. I'm hoping that she understands what's going on here, because out there where Proxy's at, she's expecting like 10 inches of snow now. It was like before like 6 inches. Now she's expecting like 10 inches of snowfall. So I'm hoping that she'll join the live stream today. That way she can get informed about the situation here. I don't know. Hopefully she might already know about it. I'm hoping she does, because yeah, 10 inches of snow is nothing to play around with. That's actually a really solid amount of snowfall overall. Let's see here. Jill says Traverse City, Michigan. Let's see here. Where was Traverse? Okay, it's up here. So Traverse City, up here to the north, we are talking about 6 inches of snowfall expectancy. So pretty good amount. nothing too crazy. But yeah, we're talking about like, between 4 and 8 inches. Is what I would go off of, 4 to 8 inches of snowfall. But the expected amount is at 6 inches overall. Let's see here. What's up, Marco? Hope you're doing good. Let's see, 28465. Let's see here. 28465 across portions here of North Carolina. You, my friend, don't got any snow coming up anytime soon, especially down south of that portion. No, you're good, my friend. The furthest south the snow is going to go here is actually West Virginia. Bits of those upper elevations of West Virginia is forecasted to see a couple inches at some of those peaks out there. Let's see here, out by like Davis, Rowellsburg. Let's see here, out there towards more of the east central side, out here towards, let's see here, what area is close by? Between Webster Springs and Mill Creek, maybe up to like 2 inches of snowfall, so good amount. Nothing too crazy, but it's something. It's something out there. Let's see here. Any updates? Let's see here for. Any updates for? Let's see here. North Towanda, New York for snow. Let me pull that up here. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to copy and paste what you sent because that's a long word. It's a really long word there. All right, let's see here. Okay, so you're north of Buffalo. So the accumulations does look like it went up a little bit for Buffalo area, but for you, we're talking about 1 to 3 inches. But look at this. This is what I'm a little skeptical about, okay? A little bit to the south of you. I mean, a little bit to the south. Literally probably like 30 miles to your south. It goes from where you're at 2 inches of snowfall to like 12 inches of snowfall. A really big jump in accumulations. It's actually really, really crazy. So overall, a really, really big jump in accumulations out there, regarding this lake effect snow. So I honestly I'm not too confident on that number, my friend, but we'll have to watch out for it. I mean, we'll have to keep an eye out there for it overall, because more than likely it'll change quite frequently. I definitely believe it will. Let's see. No, we don't get snow. Thank God. Well, there you go then. Let's see here. Katie wants me to take a look here at 24248. Okay. 24248. Got you, my friend. This is in Virginia. So we're not expecting any snow in Virginia out there by the out there by the Appalachian Plateau. You're literally really far southwest Virginia there. We are not expecting any snowfall out there, my friend. So I hate to tell you that. I think you might get some, let's see here. I think you might end up getting some rain, though, out of this. Actually, you know what? No, you're not going to be getting any rain. A lot of that's to your northeast. You might see a few snow showers, possibly for the morning tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not very confident on that either. It's possible. Some of the models do support it, but honestly, probably not. Probably nothing too crazy. I mean, maybe a few. We'll just... You probably won't be able to see them anyways. Let's see here. Jill says, thank you, Andrew. Just one more. Let's see. Oxford, Michigan, 48371. 48371 across Oxford, Michigan. Okay, north of Detroit. Gotcha. So out there, east of Flint. Let's see here if I can zoom in wherever you are. Oh, there you go, Oxford. About the same, honestly. About a ½ inch expected. Not a whole lot. Like I said, a ½ inch is expected. I'd say between nothing and an inch. This is probably the best scenario to go off of, or the best thing to go off of is zero to an inch. No accumulation to an inch. Because when it comes to it, it really doesn't look like it's gonna stick very much out there, unfortunately. Let's see here. What's up, Catman? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. What's up, Prepper? Hope you're doing all right. Glad to have you here as well. Let's see here. What is the snow totals for Lake Ontario? For the entire lake? I can't tell you that. It ranges quite a lot. Let's see here. Katie says, okay, thank you. You're very welcome. The mountains usually get it, but I'm not, but not down below. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I hear you. Yeah, those upper elevations usually get a lot more, and they usually see it first, usually. But yeah, no, we're not expecting anything down that way, unfortunately. Regarding any event here. What is that? Is that a special weather statement? Or a special marine warning, sorry? What is that? It is. Special marine warning. That's interesting. What's this all about? Hold on a minute, y'all. Let's see. Winds up to 40 knots. Wow. That's just off the coast of, like, Nag's Head. What is that? Just east of Morehead City. Interesting. Let's see here. How much snow in Cleveland, Ohio? A lot, actually. Yeah, Cleveland. Central Cleveland, we are expecting about, like I said, about 6 inches now. About 6 inches of snowfall in central Cleveland. Northeast Cleveland, though, it goes up to a foot nearly, which is really crazy. Really, really crazy. So, quite a bit of snow. Yeah, it's definitely really picked up. It really has picked up there overall for those regions. Don says, let's see, 21550. 21550 across portions here of Maryland. Okay, so you, my friend, are actually in one of the only spots that Maryland will see snow out of this event. And we are talking around 1 to 2 inches, honestly. We're expecting about an inch, but slightly to your west, it does go up to within like the 2 to 3 inch margin. So I would personally say between 1 and 2 inches seems to be the best bet. Let's see here. But yeah, that's that. That's there for you. Let's see. Raining here in eastern Michigan. Yeah, it is. A lot of, like I said, most of the state is actually snowing right now. Here, I'm going to bring you all back over here to the radar. Let's see. We're going to hop back to Michigan. So you can see a lot of the interior portion of Michigan right now is currently seeing a lot of snow. But the coast areas out there by, like, Detroit, it's too warm. It's too warm because all of that warm air coming up from the Great Lakes is actually, you know, digging into the coast here, which is allowing those temperatures to be above freezing. Meanwhile, while a lot of the other part of the country is actually, or sorry, the state is actually at that freezing point or just below it. Probably by like a degree or two, honestly. Because I see a lot of these stations here. Most of them are reporting 32 degrees. We got a few here and there that show 30 degrees out there. So, you know, most of the state right now is like right at the freezing point. Let's see here. What's up? Let's see here. Jennifer, hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Janice wants me to take a look here at 14411. Alrighty. I got you, my friend. Let's see here. So 14411. There we go. For New York. Gotcha. Okay, so I think you, my friend, yeah, I think you might be in store for something actually pretty interesting. So when it comes to your region, you're just northwest of Rochester here. You, my friend, are talking about like 2 to 4 inches, honestly. We're expecting around 3 inches, but 2 to 4. Also, guys, look at this. I don't know what is happening over here, but apparently north of Syracuse, there is an area here that is isolating up to 30 inches of snowfall. I don't know how much I trust that, but it's out there by like Mansfield, nearly 2-3 foot of snow. It's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, Janice, for you, I would range between 2 to 4 inches. That's what I expect. Jennifer, there's no snow in North Carolina. Nope, you're good. You can see, not even for like Virginia or anywhere else. That snow line is pretty much for the upper portions here. So basically the upper northeast, the upper Ohio Valley. As far down south as it goes is the upper elevations of West Virginia. But other than that, yeah, nothing in those regions there. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy, though, that, you know, we have that isolated up to 30 inches. Like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Let's see here. Let's see, Bella wants me to take a look here at, let's see here, 63368. 63368 for O'Fallon, Missouri. Okay. So the storm's already passed you, and so you're not expecting to see any more. I mean, you're in that zone anyways where we weren't expecting any snowfall. That was all to your north. So what's happening now is we're getting high pressure that's building in the country. Here, let me show you real quickly. Here's the models. We're getting high pressure building in, so here's the system right here that's rolling its way through. And we're just getting a big blob of high pressure that's going to be building in the country, which is going to allow for mostly sunny conditions overall. We are monitoring another storm system here, though, to possibly kick off here for the end of this month, for the 30th into the 1st, or into the 2nd, 3rd, I should say. That looked like it could drive some rain, but we really don't see too much winter weather on that secondary system yet, and possibly even another system falling right behind it. So we got a couple systems we need to watch out for, but that is, that is overall the verdict. But yeah, for the next couple days or so, I hate to tell you, but you're not expecting anything regarding that. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but anyways, yep, nothing much going on out there. Let's see here. I didn't see the 30 inches. Let's see here, 13302. 13302. Let's see here, New York. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. You might be in that spot. Hold on a minute. Polar, is that where you're at? Is that where you're at? Hold on. You're by Richland, right? No way. No way. No way. You're in that 20-inch zone, my friend. Like I said, though, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. I mean, that's crazy. You are right in that like nearly 2-foot range. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna double check on something real quickly, so don't get your hopes up quite yet. That is ridiculous, though. If you actually are in that, let's see here. I'm looking at the official forecast here on this site. Wow. No, it seems about right. It seems about right, honestly. I think you might be in the zone of seeing maybe up to 20 inches. Maybe more. Holy cow. Let me do something for you, actually. I'm going to do something very special for you since you're in this situation. I got to pull this up just to clarify that I'm reading this correctly. Let's see. You're in where? Where is that place? Altmar. Let's see here. Altmar, New York. Let's see. Interesting. So it looks like, so I'm actually on my one app I used to use for weather regarding, updates and stuff like that. It's showing for you 3 to 5 inches tomorrow evening. And then for the morning of Tuesday throughout the day, 3 to 5 inches. Around an inch of snow for Tuesday night. So it's not showing as much as the overall, the forecast here shows, but this is the expected amount. I don't even want to know what the worst case scenario is. We're going to look at it anyways. Let's see what the worst case scenario is that for you, my friend. Let's see, far more than expected. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think I've ever seen it get up to that color before. It broke the scale. It went from yellow to pink back to yellow and white. But remember, that's the worst case scenario. That is crazy. Let's look at the low end amount. Even then, still over a foot near you. Even then, your low end amount is like 10 inches of snowfall. That's like a 1 in 10 chance of happening. The expected amount is much higher. Wow, that is actually really crazy. That's actually really, really crazy. Let's see here. Just got a little excited. I don't blame you. That's crazy. Let's see here. Judy wants me to take a look here at 45429. I got you. 45429 in Ohio. Gotcha. So you're out there by like Dayton, Ohio. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're not seeing any accumulating snowfall. However, you might still see some snow, actually. You might see a little bit of back-end snow. Well, maybe. Some models support it, some don't. If you're going to see some snow, it could happen tonight. Throughout the morning of tomorrow, too. A few snow showers could exist, possibly. But, regarding anything sticking or anything on the ground, you're not going to see it. I hate to tell you, at least with this storm. with this storm anyways, as we dive actually into winter. Remember, this isn't even winter yet. We're still kind of in mid-fall, actually. We don't start winter until like a little less than a month from now. So we still got a little ways away. Still got a little ways. Let's see here. We're getting reports of an inch of snow out there by Ann Arbor, Michigan here. Starting to get some reports coming in here. That's from, let me see if is that National Weather Service reports. From a co-op observer. 3 hours, 3 hours snowfall totaled measured at the University of Michigan. Measuring 1 inch. 1 inch of snowfall. All right, let's change up the camera here. I know the pause there. Let's see. There we go. Got kind of a coastal view there. But anyways, yeah, you can see the snow on the ground there. It's definitely coming down. Let's see here. The worst will probably be over Osceola. Let's see here. AKA Tug Hill. Let's see here. Let's see where that worst part was. It's kind of east of Sandy Creek. There's really no name tag for this area here. Let's see. You're very welcome, Judy. What's up, Racked Up Rob? Hope you're doing good, man. Saying, let's see. Hey there, how's it going? It's going pretty good, man. Hope it's going good for you, too. Jay says, hey, y'all. Will I see any snow flurries? Let's see here. 45209. Let's see here. 45209 for Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, so my friend, you are not going to see any snow. Anything accumulating anyways. We're not expecting it. Let me show you this, though. So I'm going to bring up the models, and we're going to pull up the HRRR. This is the latest high-resolution rapid refresh. So there's Cincinnati right there. You can see on the map here. Let's see. We're actually going to have to run the latest, the previous model here. There we go. So it shows maybe a few snow showers you can see right around the morning tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not too sure if that's going to be a for sure thing there. But it looks like a couple of snow showers could happen right around midnight, maybe slightly after midnight. So I say it's a possibility, but I'm not too sold on that. There's a lot of lake effect snow that's going to happen though, throughout the coastal Great Lakes area. But yeah, that's not for your portion of Ohio. But anyways, let's see here. Brock says, "Sorry, I'm late." It's all right. You're good. See, snow falling just outside Detroit, but barely sticking to the grassy areas. Yeah. So out there by Detroit right now, the temperature is around 37 degrees, which is above freezing, obviously. So anything that does fall here will not be sticking, at least yet. We are expecting it to cool down a bit more. But when it comes to it, yeah, right now it's just too warm to be sticking for Detroit. Like I said, we're talking West Detroit. West Detroit might be like in like the 34 degree area because I'm getting some mesonets or some weather stations here, and they're kind of showing around the eastern side about like 37 degrees overall. Let's see here. Village Crazy Lady wants me to take a look here at 49328. Let's see here. Let me pull this up for you. 49328. 49328 across Michigan. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, you're by Grand Rapids. So yeah, you're actually talking a decent amount, I think. Let's see here. You're a little bit north of Grand Rapids. Okay, so you're right here. So you're expecting about 3 inches overall. So I'd range it between 2 and 4. 2 to 4 inches is the range I would go off of, but we're expecting 3 inches. So that is kind of what we're looking at. Let's see. I'll take a couple of showers, even if it doesn't accumulate. Thank you. You're very welcome, Jay. No problem. Let's see. What's up, Catman? Saying I might not talk much for a little, trying to find more on the depth El Nino data. Oh, okay, it's fine. I got you. But yeah, no, anyways, though, and look at all those reports that we were getting in here. Let's go and see. Also, I do have some things I do want to show you guys. We're going to actually full screen this real quickly. Bear with me for a moment. Because remember yesterday we were looking at all those cameras? Here, let me go ahead and switch over here now. So here's some of those cameras we were watching yesterday. Whenever it came to Kansas City area, it looks like a lot of the snow has already melted. I mean, it did not last at all. Let's grab another camera out there. Oh, that one's not working. That one's broken. Let's try this one here. Yeah, you can see it looks like a lot of the snow has melted. Obviously, the roadways are definitely clear at this point. So much to their snowfall because it didn't last. And I hate to tell you that, guys, is that, most of these regions that's getting the snowfall, it's really not going to last. It's really not going to last that long for most places anyways. Except for those regions that's possibly going to be seeing over a foot of snow, which is pretty crazy. Where's the pole camera? Let's see. I think it was a very far eastern one. I think it was this guy down here, if I remember correctly. Wasn't that one. Maybe it was this one. Oh, no, they moved it. I think they got rid of the pole camera. Yeah, they got rid of it. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see there on the roads. It's not, it's not really, not really too bad out there anymore. I mean, at the time being, it was a little crazy. Anyways. All right, we're going to hop on back here, y'all. Going to hop on back. But like I said, guys, yeah, if y'all have any zip codes or anything like that you want me to take a look at, regarding, the potential of snowfall and, accumulation and stuff like that. Like I said, don't hesitate to let me know. We'll be here for you guys. I want to make sure you guys are, aware of the situation, understand what's going on out there. Because, like I said, we are expecting, a really good amount of snow in some areas overall. We're going to go ahead and switch our way back. Actually, I'm going to add the live camera back. So we're going to keep the same scene, but I'm just going to add a live camera to it just above me here. Let's see, the worst storm I've ever got was February 2007. We got over 10 foot of snow over a few days. Wow, dude. That is actually really crazy. Over 10 foot of snow. Sheesh, man. That's ridiculous. Is that? I'm guessing that's like all lake effect, huh? Yeah, that is actually really crazy. But yeah, no, you, my friend, you're definitely going to be getting quite a bit out there. It looks like Syracuse's amount went up there too. A lot of New York's accumulation has really blasted through the roof here. So we got like nearly 7 inches expected near Syracuse now. Oswego, we're talking about a foot now. About a foot of snow. Let's see, Buffalo is kind of in the lower end, but we're still talking about like 3 inches overall. Let's see here. Chuck says, looks like winter weather is here. Snowmobile season starts 12/4 in Old Forge, New York. Gotcha. So let's see. 13421. Let me look there for you, Chuck. 13421. New York. All right. So you're east of Syracuse. Okay, so I don't know if you're up to date with the latest forecast, but you're expecting about 6 inches here. Chuck, you're expecting about 6 inches. So we're ranging between like 4 to 8 inches here. So 4 to 8 inches of snowfall can be expected where you're at. So overall, that's a pretty solid amount, actually. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Just wanted to update you on that overall, because I think yesterday's accumulations, it wasn't as crazy. But remember, this is accumulation over the next 72 hours. I must make that clear with everybody, is that this is accumulation over the next 72 hours. Chuck says, thanks, your station rocks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's see, 97501 for this weird air stagnation advisory. What does that mean? 97501. I've never even heard of that. 7501. That's Oregon. I have no idea, honestly, what that means, dude. I have no idea. Polar vortex. Let's see. What about 26757? 26757 for West Virginia. Gotcha. Actually, I have family out here too. That's something else. Anyways, I have quite a bit of family actually in West Virginia. But out there, we are expecting, let's see here, if I can even find that place. Wait, where was it? Oh, it's up here. That's right. We're not really expecting any accumulation out there, honestly. Like I said, we're expecting a little bit out there towards West Virginia over the next 72 hours. But it's more for those, the western kind of areas here. Kind of more for those western areas overall. But you know, at most here, according to the official forecast, we are expecting about 1 to 3 inches across those. You know, kind of like that maroon color. That's where the heaviest amounts in West Virginia is going to be expected out there. Let's see here. We'll see what all these are showing here. Getting about 1 point. Actually, you know what we can do? I do want to actually pull up yesterday's accumulated snowfall. We're going to see what the reports came in. See, observed snowfall. Oh, here we go. The last 48 hours. All right, we're gonna bring this up here, y'all. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and full screen this. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring y'all over here to the full screen. So this was the accumulated snowfall over the last 48 hours, last 2 days. And you can see the color table right down here. So honestly, yeah, we've seen over like 8 inches in some areas, or maybe between like 6 and 8 inches out there towards eastern Kansas. So that played out perfectly to what was expected. Kansas City seen about 3 inches, it looks like. Overall, let's see, the last 72 hours, last 3 days really. We got some more out there towards like Nebraska on the western side out there. A lot of upper level snowfall too. A lot of it started as upper level snowfall, then it just kind of rocked its way and just went straight up through. But yeah, no, not a bad amount. I mean, like I said, this is the first amount of snowfall that they've seen this year. So this is obviously, you know, going to be pretty good for the first snowstorm. You know, I must say actually. We're gonna add back that camera, y'all. We're gonna add back the live camera. Let's see here. Polar vortex. Let's see, 26757. Did we just look at that one? I don't know if I'm going back on my. I'm pretty sure that's the one we just looked at in West Virginia, right? 26757. 26757. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see here. Janice wants me to take a look here at Mentor, Ohio. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna look here at Mentor, Ohio. Okay, so this area is actually expecting a lot of snow. Yeah, out there by that region here, let's see, we're gonna be looking at right around a foot. Yeah, we're expecting right around a foot of snow out there, which is pretty crazy. I mean, that's pretty solid. So we are expecting a foot. So I'd say between like 10 and 14 inches seems to be the zone of how much snow you're going to be expecting. So go between 10 to 14 inches overall. That's kind of what it seems to be, because you know the worst case scenario has it going higher. The best case scenario, I should say, has it going under. And so we are talking about a foot out there, but I'd range between 10 and 14 inches, just to, you know, clarify things. Just give a little bit of wiggle room, because you know these lake effect snow events are pretty hard to forecast, you know, because there's a lot more factors that come in play with them and makes it a lot more harder to look at. Let's see here. Check on 43611. Looks like they will get snow soon. 43611, 43611. Let's see here. Okay, this is up here on the northern side. What is that out there? Oh, okay. Towards like Harbor View area. We're not expecting much. We're only expecting about 0.2 of an inch, which is really not a lot. You'll be lucky if you even see anything, honestly. I mean, you'll probably see some snow, but it probably won't last at all. I don't even think that will accumulate, honestly. Let's see here. What's up, Kala? Saying hi, Andrew. Where are we right now? So we are looking at up north. We're looking out there towards Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York State. Those regions is what we're looking at for right now. Let's see here. Janice says thank you, family. There, you're very welcome, Janice. No problem. Error 404 says, and Andrew, sorry I haven't been active in the chat usually, but can I check St. Cloud? No, you're good, man. You're good, Error. Can I check St. Cloud, Minnesota? 56303. 56303. St. Cloud. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I hate to tell you this, but we're not expecting any more snow across that region there. The only region that is potentially still going to be seeing some snowfall overall is going to be up here towards like the northeastern side of Minnesota. I mean, maybe up to an inch in some areas, but honestly, yeah, really not a lot. But yeah, overall for you, my friend, we're not expecting it. It's just going to be, mostly dry. There's not a whole lot going on. You're probably going to be feeling a lot of cool air come down, though, because that cold air is going to be ripping across the north and going right over the Great Lakes and generating tons and tons of lake effect snow. I mean, that's why across, western Michigan, why across, just basically where the eastern side of the Great Lakes here, why there's a lot of snow accumulation out there here overall. So, I mean, definitely. Let's see. Oh, it's Miss Proxy's area. Is she in Cleveland? Yeah, she's in Cleveland. So I was saying, I was hoping that she would, I hope she knows about this, because, this has drastically changed over the last couple of days. I'm hoping Proxy does know about this, because, her area is actually expected, like, a lot of snowfall overall. But anyways, let's see. Broccoli 56320. Let's see. Are these areas in your family, Broccoli? Or are you just naming random zip codes? 56320. 56320. Let's see here. Yeah, not a lot out there either. It's pretty much the same area for the most part. Let's see here. Russian says, oh, sorry. I accidentally skipped Don's question. I'll get to you, Russian, here in a second. Let's see here. Don Moon says, thank you, kiddo. Let's see. What are my kids dealing with? Let's see here. 99801. You're very welcome, Don. Let's see. 99801. 99801 for Alaska. Wow. I think that's like the first one in Alaska we've done in a while. I don't even know if it pulls up out there. I don't think it does. Hold on. I'm going to have to like go to a new measure out there. Because we mostly are for the mainland U.S., but let's see what we can possibly expect out there. It's a little hard to forecast, knowing the terrain of Alaska and, how pretty crazy it can be. Let's see here. So along the... Oh, wow. Wow, okay. So, depends on their elevation, really. But the lower elevations, could be seeing, a bit of snow, it looks like. Maybe, I'd say between 2 and 4 inches in some of those regions. It's really hard to forecast for those regions, so it really could vary. It really could vary overall. Let's see here. All right, Russian, I'll get to you now. Sorry. My area saw nearly a foot of snow yesterday. I'm excited. Well, there you go, Russian. That's awesome. I wish I had a foot of snow. That would be pretty nice. Let's see here. Ted Jones says, thank you for what you do. I appreciate it. Let's see, it really helps. I'm glad to help. That's the whole point of the channel here, is helping y'all out. Can I check on, let's see here, 16301. 16301 for Pennsylvania, out there by Oil City. Gotcha. So, let's see here. Oil City, here we are. Okay, so that area, we are expecting around 2 inches of snowfall. I will say, though, that not too far to the south, it really drops off. I mean, you can see just over a short distance how the snow accumulation really drops off. With obviously the opposite effect. The further you go up north, the more it accumulates. We're ranging between around 2 inches right now. I would say 1 to 3 right now, just as, for a safe bet. But just be aware that could easily change, honestly, just knowing that you're on that concentrated gradient line there of snowfall. That would really allow it to, change if the storm's track changes a little bit. Then that would really cause it to change. Let's see here. What about central Maine? So central Maine, depends on how central. We have the snow line cutting off throughout central Maine. We are expecting a bit of snow out there as well. Most areas here are just slightly under a half a foot. Right around 5 inches for most of northern Maine. Central Maine, it really drops off, though. Madison area, we're not expecting much of anything. Let's see here. Let's see. I know in western New York, expecting significant amount of snowfall, but how much is the question around the Rochester area? Gotcha. Let's see here. Let's see, I forgot where oh, there's Rochester. Gotcha. Okay, so Rochester, we are expecting about 2 inches. So I'd say between 1 and 3. 1 and 3 inches out there seems to be the best bet. Just give it a little bit of wiggle room. To the north, it's about 3 inches. To the south, it's about 1 inch. So we're talking right within the range of 1 to 3. So, I mean, although it's not crazy amount for you, but it's something. It's something. Let's see here. Ted says thank you. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. That one guy says, hey, can I check on 48331, please? Let's look here. 48331 across portions here of Michigan. Let's see. Okay, so you, my friend, are just slightly to the west of Detroit. Let's see here. Okay, so we are seeing about a half inch. About a half inch. Honestly, not too much. Not too much. Robin wants me to take a look here at 44601. Okay, let's see here. 44601 across portions here of Alliance, Ohio. Gotcha. Okay, so you're on the kind of northeast side. I think you're in that zone where there's really not too much going on. Yeah, you're kind of expecting a few tenths of an inch. Honestly, really not too much. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, like I always say, but you're not going to see much snowfall. I mean, you'll probably see some. You'll probably see some, but not a whole lot. Let's see here. Jose says, thank you. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Lizzie says, what about 16335? Let's see here. 16335 across portions here of Pennsylvania. All right, so you're on the northwest side out there by like Meadville. Okay, yeah, you're in a zone where we're expecting quite a bit. Okay, so you, my friend, we're expecting around 7 inches of snowfall. That's a lot of snowfall. Yeah, that is a lot of snowfall. So, honestly, yeah, I would expect around 6 to 8 inches of snowfall out there. I mean, it really does change, though, over a short distance. I mean, like I said, you really see that. I mean, you know where Sagertown is. I'm sure you probably know where Sagertown is, just to your north. I mean, between where you're at, you're expecting 7 inches. Sagertown's expecting nearly 10 inches. And so you can see how it really changes over a short distance. So that makes the overall forecast very difficult or very uncertain. So it could either go up a lot higher than the 7 inches or it could go a little bit lower overall. It just depends on, you know, which way it shifts. But overall, it looks like a pretty good amount regardless. So that is that. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves SNY wants me to take a look here at 43021. 43021 across portions here of Galena. Okay, out there by Columbus, north of Columbus. We're not expecting any accumulating snowfall that far south. So you, my friend, you might see some snow showers tonight into tomorrow morning, but you probably won't see anything accumulative. So overall with that, probably won't see anything. What about the middle thumb of Michigan? So not a whole lot either. We're talking about a half an inch of snowfall out in those regions. Really not a lot. Temperatures is just a little too warm for all that. Let's see here. Heather says just west of Cleveland. Let's see here. Let's see, 44035. Let's see here, 44035. 44035 across portions here of Ohio. Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. Okay, so we're expecting right around 2 inches or so. So I would go, like I said, I would go between 1 and 3 inches, honestly, because, you know, the further you go up towards Cleveland, the higher the accumulation does go. So, but honestly, we're seeing right around like 1 to 3 inches overall. Yeah, 1 to 3 inches seems to be in the zone of what we can expect. Robin says I don't like snow. Let's see here. Let's see here. When is the South going to start seeing snow? Obviously, the later we go into the season, it's not even winter yet, but it'll probably be, you know, starting to dive further south. I mean, December, it's going to dig a little further south. Then January and February is like whenever you mostly see it at its peak or at its lowest point. Let's see here. See, Tyron wants me to take a look here at 48416. Let's see here. 48416. I got you, my friend. Okay, so you're in Brown City, Michigan, which is on the thumb. So we're not expecting a whole lot out there by the thumb of Michigan. Like I was saying, maybe up to a half an inch, kind of the expected to see. But yeah, so probably a trace to an inch. Honestly, a worst case scenario, about an inch. Not a whole lot. So you probably won't see much of anything. See, so much snow. Yeah, for real. There's a lot of snow for a lot of places. Let's see here. 40-mile-an-hour winds this evening, supposedly. I'm sure it's going to be pretty gusty, for sure. Let's see here. Brock wants me to take a look here at 12020. 12020. Let's see here. Okay, this is north of Albany. Not a whole lot out there towards Saratoga Springs. A couple tenths of an inch at most. Not a whole lot. No, honestly, you'll probably see some snow. I wouldn't even be surprised if it doesn't even stick, considering, you know, how warm it's still been. Let's see. Am I aware of the storm? Yes, I am. 11/30/12 or in 12/3. Yes, actually, I did mention that in today's live stream. Actually, we mentioned that a little bit ago. There's actually another storm following that too, potentially. So we'll have to see. Let's see here. Bottles says how much snow could fall in. Let's see here. I don't know how you pronounce that exactly, but I will grab that for you, my friend. Let's see. Lake Pennsylvania. Here we go. Okay, so this is okay. So you, my friend, I think you're actually in a pretty solid amount of snowfall. Let's see. Okay, so you're. Here we go. Okay, so for we're expecting about a half a foot. Actually, we're talking around 6 inches in the expectancy. So expect about 6 inches. Obviously, I would go between 4 and 8 inches. Just give it a little bit of a range there. But yeah, around 6 inches is the expectancy for your snowfall. Now up there towards the north, it literally doubles itself. About 12 inches, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Janice says, let's see, 03062. Rain, thank you. Let's see here. 03062. New Hampshire. Gotcha. Okay, so southern New Hampshire. We're not expecting any accumulating snowfall, no. Yeah, you're probably going to see, you said rain, though. You did say rain, so I will look at that. We are expecting a bit of rain to impact some of those areas. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Hold on. Trying to pull up the... Here we go. So, yeah, no, you're going to be seeing some heavy rainfall. Let's see. Regarding the accumulations and stuff like that... let's see here. Let me figure out this real quickly. Let's see. Forecast, and here we go. 48-hour precipitation. So you're expecting actually a pretty good amount of, wow, possibly up to about an inch of rainfall. Let's see here. Broccoli, you got to slow down with all those zip codes, man. You've been doing like 10 of them. But I'll do it for you. Let's see. 02860. Let's see here. 02860. 02860. Gotcha. For Rhode Island. Okay. Yeah, we're not seeing any accumulating snow out there in Rhode Island. Nothing but just some rain. Not a whole lot. Yeah, but also we haven't really mentioned upper state Michigan either. Let's see, we're going to bring this back. Yeah, we really haven't mentioned... I'm actually going to bring up the live camera for Upper State, Michigan. We do have a live camera up here in Upper State, Michigan. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, for the Upper State, there is some areas here that we could be seeing over a foot or near a foot. Kind of there for the east central side. Also, the western side could be getting into double-digit snowfall accumulations. So pretty hefty. Houghton, about 6 inches expected. Let's see here. St. Mary, about nearly 9-10 inches or so, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Kalamazoo, about like 4 inches expected down there in Michigan. Grand Rapids, about 3 inches. Traverse City, about 6 inches. So it definitely gets a little hefty up there. There's that one isolated spot up there in northern Michigan, east of Traverse City here, that could be seeing like nearly a foot. Expected to break that double-digit boundary overall, but that's that. Let's see here. Caro, Michigan. Here, let's see. Ground is white here, starting to come down. Says Kimberly. Well, stay safe out there, my friend. Let's see here. Let me actually look, see how much you're expecting. I'm sure you probably are. If you probably don't know. Let's see. I mean, you might know, but we'll look at it anyways. Let's see. Okay, so you're by the thumb. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so your area is not really expecting too much. We're talking maybe up to a half an inch. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot expected. Let's see here. Janice says, thank you. We live here. You're very welcome, Janice. No problem. Man, that camera's really moving. The camera really is. Let's see here. I could actually zoom in on the camera for a minute if you guys want to see that. So this is up in the thumb of Michigan right now. Or sorry, not the thumb. Upper state of Michigan, sorry. It's coming down there. There we go. Good view. Perfect. So you can see how the snow is starting to come down a bit. Now this area where the camera's at, we're actually expecting quite a bit actually. That's up in the area where we were talking about, like maybe up to like a half a foot of snowfall overall. Let's see here. All right, we're going to bring this back over here to main camera. Let's see. But anyways, but yeah, so like I said, we are going to be seeing quite a bit of snow in some of those upper state areas, though. What I'm really concerned about now is, like I said, the the overall accumulations here with New York. Like I said, north of Syracuse, I mean, absolutely crazy. There's that one localized area here east of Pulaski, north of Camden in New York State, getting up to 30 inches potentially. That's not even worst case scenario. That's expected. So 30 inches here. In the worst case scenario, like we were talking about, worst case scenario has it nearly 40, which is ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And like I said, even whenever it comes to the lowest expected, like I said, the best case scenario overall, it's still over a foot, which is actually pretty crazy overall. Let's see here. See, Kaiser wants me to take a look here at 14590. 14590. Let's see here for New York. Gotcha. East of Rochester. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. You're expecting about a half a foot out there. So quite a bit, quite a decent amount. But yeah, expect about a half a foot. Between 4 and 8 inches is what I would range it with. Rain, I am making an updated forecast. Probably by the beginning of, probably the first week of December. That's what I'm thinking. Velocity says, I'm curious about expected snow for Quad Cities area of Iowa. Let's see here. Gotcha. So when it comes to it, there's not any snowfall coming for Iowa. So we're good. What we seen here yesterday is what we're going to deal with for the next couple of days because we're getting high pressure. Otherwise, nice conditions and sunny skies. It's moving its way into the region here. So we're not going to be seeing any more accumulations out there, at least over the next couple of days. So nothing to worry about out there, velocity. But yeah, like I said, with that winter system that rolled through yesterday, that is the only amount of winter weather you're going to be seeing here for the next couple of days. So should be good. Should be fine. Let's see here. All right, we're going to hop back. I'm actually going to get a closer view of this radar, you guys, regarding, let's see, latest info with it. But yeah, so once again, it actually looks like Detroit is starting to cool down a little bit. We were seeing Detroit like 38 degrees. Now we're talking temperatures near like 30, 32, actually out there by western Detroit, kind of by like areas near, let's see, Romulus, and Taylor, those regions. You can see how the snow is starting to go into Detroit here, starting to push out all that rain. So that's where, yeah, the accumulations will probably, honestly, will be pretty slow, if they'll even accumulate hardly. Detroit is not really expecting too much. I mean, we're expecting about a half an inch of snowfall out there by Detroit. But overall, I mean, honestly, we'll be lucky if a lot of that even accumulates because everything's still a little warm, considering we've still been mostly above average or mostly above freezing temperatures over the last little bit. So everything still holds a little bit of heat in it. So honestly, yeah, really not a whole lot. But whenever you compare it though to the western side, like we were talking about, the western side out there, you can already see here how we're seeing heavier snowfall rates. So if you look out there towards the east, you see a lot of blue, which is showing, kind of some light to moderate snowfall. But then you look out to the west and you start to see a lot of pink popping up here. That is actually heavy snowfall. So we're going to see a lot more accumulations out in the west side anyways, as we're going to be seeing a lot of that moisture rolling through. Let's see here. Velocity, thanks, Andrew. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Like I said, if there's anything I can help you guys with, if there's any zip codes you want me to take a look at regarding, overall forecast and stuff like that, let me know. We're here for you. Like I said, I want to be here for you guys in order to, help keep y'all prepared and all that fun stuff. Let's see here. Apparently getting some pretty strong winds. Let's see, there's a buoy out there reporting 40 knots. Wow. What's up, Andy? Hope you're doing good, man. By the way, Andy, I don't know if you know, but the accumulations have went up dramatically since the last time you saw them. So, yeah, just letting you know. If you want me to do a zip code for you, Andy, let me know, because it's definitely gone up quite a bit. I believe you're south of Buffalo. Well, south of Buffalo, we're expecting over, quite a bit. We are talking basically up to and over a foot, about a foot and a half in some areas there. So just depends on exactly where you're at. Let's see here. I'm going to switch up the camera here. I haven't looked at these eastern sides here. There we go. Andy says my snowblower doesn't start. I need to work on it. Oh, yeah. Well, you might want to work on that before it becomes too late. Well, because we are seeing, a lot of snow out there in western New York. I said the lake effect is going to be crazy with those storms coming through. Yeah, lake effect is absolutely going to be quite a problem for a lot of you guys. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. But like I said, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. We have the 18 Zulu coming in now. Wow, look at all that. Here, let me actually zoom into this here, y'all. So, look at all this lake effect. All this lake effect here. We're going to go and pause this for a minute. Look at all that. So, we're getting this winter storm here. And as that cold air, so what's happening here is the Great Lakes, the temperature of the Great Lakes is above, pretty, I would say somewhat warm, about like 40, 50 degrees. But as the really sharp cold air goes over that, it condenses on the lake and basically blows in a lot of the snow across the western side of Michigan. Pretty crazy. What's up, Caden? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Polar says might have been last year or the year before. Buffalo clocked in with a 77-inch snowstorm. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty solid amount. That is a pretty solid amount of snow, honestly. But yeah, no. Where the heavy accumulations is going to come from for like Western Michigan and obviously out there towards Western New York. A lot of it's going to be coming into the fact of a lot of lake effect snow. I mean, even like Cleveland, Ohio, expected up quite a bit too. Let's see here. Andy said I'm hearing possible thunder snow from the National Weather Service. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised considering those snowfall rates. The higher those snowfall rates, there's more friction in the lower mid-atmosphere. And so all that static charge builds up and obviously leads to lightning, which creates thunder. Let's see here. Marco says, please hit thumbs up. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, like I said, seriously, we gotta be pretty careful out there, especially out there by Western New York, because I know this is really just popped up in the last day or so. With the amount of accumulations we potentially could be seeing from this lake effect, it's actually pretty crazy. Let's see. What's up, Chloe? Hope you're doing good. I don't know if I already said that or not, but if I didn't, what's up? Let's see here. The moon had a halo around it, which means snow in the way. That usually, yeah, I think that means that there's ice crystals in the upper atmosphere. Pretty sure that's what that means. Pretty neat. I've seen it before. Polar vortex says huge snowstorms like that aren't as big of a deal where I'm being rural, but that's for bigger cities. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Andy, the amounts have drastically gone up. The most we're seeing is north of Syracuse, like I was saying. There's one spot possibly where it could get over or near 30 inches. This is the official forecast, by the way. This is the expected amount of snowfall. This is the expected amount between, overall models and everything like that. This is the official forecast. And we're talking like upwards of 30 inches up there, which is ridiculous. That is a lot of snow. And also just slightly, south of Buffalo, out there by like Dunkirk, over a foot. Really getting up there towards like Spring Hill, maybe up to like nearly 1.5 feet out there. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let's see here. Kayla says, can I tell me if 46176 has any severe weather for this coming week? Please and thank you. Alrighty, let's see here. 46176. Let's see here. Pull this up. 46176. Gotcha. Shelbyville, Indiana. On the southern side. So yeah, regarding winter weather, not expecting anything. But regarding severe weather, though, like you were saying, I don't think you're going to be seeing anything severe weather related. There is a shot that I'm monitoring for severe weather far down south in Texas. Let me show you real quickly. So in Texas, there is an event that we are watching for, with the system brewing through. We'll have to see how that pops off, though. Some of the models do show enough instability, for severe weather to potentially happen out there. You can see right there at that point. This would be basically for, I believe, the 30th. Yeah, for the 30th, a bit of potential severe weather, considering we have a lot of instability for thunderstorms. But it does not work its way up far enough for Indiana, so there's nothing severe related that you can expect here anytime soon. So I think a lot of your storms are done. I don't think you're going to see any more thunderstorms this year, personally. At least anytime soon. We'll see. Let's see here. Anything is possible when it comes to lake effect. That's true. Lake effect snow is crazy. It's annoying to predict too. It's very difficult to predict here because there's a lot of factors overall. Temperature differentials and obviously how fast the wind's going and stuff like that. Let's see here. What's up, Black Bear? Hope you're doing good. John says, hi, do I think this will come to the UK? No. This storm system is probably going to be caught up in the Arctic Circle. Therefore, it will not, continue eastward over you. It'll just get caught up in the northern Arctic Circle. So, don't think this will be impacting you. Even if it did, it's very far out to predict. I mean, you are well a ways from here. But, anyways. Let's see here. Kayla says, thank you as always. Appreciate you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Like I said, guys, if y'all have any zip codes, anything you want me to take a look at, if you're curious about snowfall accumulations, like I said, let me know. We're here for you. Like I said, we did a 4.5-hour live stream yesterday, preparing you guys for the storm here, and obviously doing coverage for it. We're doing it again here. Let's see here. Wind direction is a key in determining who gets snow from lake effect. That's true. Very, very true. Let's see here. Also, wind speed. A lot of things. Caden says, what do I think of severe weather chances on Friday, East Texas? Honestly, pretty decent. Honestly, because the models have been constantly showing that for the last little bit. I do think that Eastern Texas could be in the event. I don't know. Let me check if the Storm Prediction Center done anything about it. I don't think they did. Yeah, they don't have any risk out there yet. But like we were looking at here just a second ago, there is enough energy in the atmosphere for places out there in southeast Texas or eastern Texas to actually get some severe weather. So it's possible. It's possible. We'll have to see. And that would happen for the 30th, as we mentioned, probably the afternoon, evening of the 30th, it looks like. Let's see here. Black Bear says, let's see here. Well, I'm well, thank you. You're very welcome. Wondering what do I think about upcoming Maine weather. So Maine is going to be seeing a bit of snowfall over the next 72 hours, okay? Depends on exactly where. North of 95 is where all the snow is going to happen. None of it's going to happen south of 95. It's all going to be happening between, basically on the line of like, let's see here, like Farmington towards Halton. And north of those areas is where the snowfall is. So it's more of the northern sides out there that's going to be seeing the potential, for snowfall out there in those regions. But yeah, the coastal sides out there, it's just going to be simply too warm. And what's going to happen is you're going to get more rain than anything. You're not going to see much snowfall. You're going to see mostly rain, regarding this here overall. Let's see. It looks pretty severe on the GFS. Yeah, we'll have to watch that. I'm curious to see once the mid-range models comes in, and we'll take a look at that. But yeah, Black Bear, yeah, mostly, yeah, just north of 95 here. Depends on, where you're at. If you're close to 95, it's, you can kind of see for yourself here on the map for the most part. It just cuts straight through the center of Maine here. Let's see here. Okay, so we have ourselves, let's see, Henry says, also, who's their pink spot? So that pink spot, there was actually, let's see, who was it? I forgot. So someone that was in here is in the pink spot, possibly up to 30 inches of snowfall. That's like a localized amount. Remember, this is the expected amount. This is not the best case scenario or the worst case scenario. This is the expected amount, which is pretty crazy. And we've seen those accumulations really, really, really go up there. Let's see here. See, Janice says Tug Hill Plateau. Let's see here. In New York. Gotcha. Let's see here. We'll pull that up here for you. Let's see here. If I can find it here. Hold on. Do you have a zip code for that? I feel like that would be a lot easier. Yeah. Can you give me a zip code there, Janice? For some reason, it's not one to pull up on my program here. Let's see here. Western New York has never seen this before. Oh, totally not. I hope you're being sarcastic, because I see it like every year. Let's see here. Blackbeard says, okay, thank you. You're very welcome. I'm not home. I'm working, and I was wondering. Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Well, yeah, like I said, it's the northern sides. It's the northern side that's set to see that. Let's go bring back up that camera there. Yeah, it's the northern sides that is expected to see that snowfall overall. So, look out if you're up there in the north side. Callus says it's gloomy here in Cincinnati. Had some rain earlier. I don't think it's raining right now. Cincinnati. Let's see. I can actually pull that up. I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a little bit of rain just to your east. Here, let me pull that up. There you go. Yeah, just to your east, there's a little bit of rainfall, but not a whole lot going on out there by Cincinnati right now. Let's see here. Janice, Oswego. Oh, okay, I got you. I know where that's at, actually. Oh my gosh, there's a stupid gnat in here. Let's see. Okay, so Oswego, we are seeing actually quite a bit. Once again, this is the expected amount here. This is, the expected accumulation there. We are talking right around a foot of snow. Between 10 and 14 inches is the range I would go off of it. Stupid gnat. So go up to right around a foot is kind of what it seems to be. So that's how much, I would expect. Let's see here. Todd says, let's see, I'm going through AccuWeather, and let's see, Ottawa, Ontario will get up to 20. See, Ottawa. Let's see here. Ontario. I might be able to look at that since it's close to the U.S. Let's see here if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Ottawa. Gotcha. So, honestly, get up to 20. Is that 20 millimeters, Todd? Because it shows like nearly a half an inch out there by Ottawa. To the north, it's a little more, though. Let's see here. Has it hit Michigan yet? Yes. Yeah, Michigan. That's the radar we have down here. It's going all over Michigan right now. And it's going to continue to for a while, especially that western side, because we're going to get a lot of that lake effect snow to follow right behind it, because we're getting a lot of cold air that's pushing right behind the storm system, and it's rolling right over the warm Great Lakes and generating a lot of precipitation. A lot of it's condensing into snowfall. Let's see here. How much snowfall in Niagara Falls? Let's see. Let me look here. Okay, so when it comes out there towards Niagara Falls, here we go. We're talking about maybe up to like 1 to 2 inches or so. Let's see here. Lightning says, what is the max snow? About 30 inches. Yep, about 30 inches. That's east of Pulaski, New York. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And like I said, we actually have, I think it was, I forgot who it was. Somebody here is actually in that, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Kim says timeline for 44024. Let's see here. 44024. See Ohio. Okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, you're in that zone where we're going to be seeing a lot of lake effect snow. Let me go ahead and bring you over here to the HRRR, the HRRR model. Let's go ahead and hop to the full screen here so you guys can see it. So the time is going to be on the top left. You can see there. So we'll look at that here. So let's go ahead and first of all load up the model here. Let's go ahead and get everything running. And of course I'm going to change that. So there you go. So there's Cleveland. So you can kind of see out there where we're at here. So we work our way down in time, and you know, obviously it's going to be a lot of rain to start. Going to be a lot of rain to start, but it's going to eventually turn into a lot of lake effect snow, as you can see. And the snow looks like it's going to start to potentially occur here for the morning of the 27th, okay? For the morning of the 27th overall. And it's going to continue, actually, throughout the 27th and through the 28th even overall. So it's going to be happening for a while. Over a day worth of lake effect snow is going to be happening. But yeah, starting for the morning of tomorrow, probably right around midnight or so, is whenever I'd say it's going to probably start. Let's see. Ragtice has been watching silently, but would like to thank you for what you do for all of us here. You and your admins are the best. Oh, thank you, Ragtice. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Super, super nice of you. Appreciate the kind words. Like I said, I'm here for you guys. You know, I want you all to know that. No matter what, you know, regarding the event here, we're going to be here for everybody in order to make sure you guys are prepared and, you know, obviously know what's heading your way. Let's see. Is thundersnow probable? Yes. Yeah, thundersnow will possibly happen. You know, lake effect snow, it can happen due to a lot of upper level ice crystal formation, a lot of, you know, friction amongst the ice crystals up in the lower mid-atmosphere. Let's see here. Andy coming in with a $2 super chat, man. Thank you so much, dude. That is greatly appreciated. Y'all give Andy a big thumbs up for that. That's super nice of you. Andy, thank you, man, so much for the $2 support. You absolutely rock, man. Thank you so much. That'll help buy me a drink. Thank you, Andy. That's very awesome of you. Much, much appreciated. Let's see here. Kim says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. So you guys are very welcome. But yeah, no, Kim, expect it for tomorrow morning. Like I said, right around midnight is kind of what it seems to be starting to kick off out there. All right, we're going to turn off that radar, though. I don't know if you knew how much we were talking about out there either, but pretty good amount. Once again, if you go out there northeast of Cleveland, we are talking a pretty significant amount out there. Like Mentor, we're talking like 12 inches. Madison, nearly 12 inches. I mean, Chardon, let's see here. Yeah, Chardon, about 12 inches as well. Now, for areas out there by like central Cleveland overall, we are talking about like, you know, overall, we are talking about like, you know, 6 inches or so, about a half a foot. Western Cleveland, a little bit less out there. I mean, maybe around like 4 inches or so, but still pretty decent amount overall. But once again, Andy, thank you, dude. That's very sweet of you. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's see. Keto says, thank you for all the wonderful weather updates. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. So it'll only be about 1.5 centimeters. So let's see here. So when it comes to it, hold on. So let's see, I need to figure out where that was at. Okay, Ottawa, here we go. So we're expecting about a half an inch. Let's see here. Let me do the conversion. I got you, my friend. Inches to centimeters here. I believe like 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Okay. But you can expect here about 1.2 centimeters according to the official forecast here. This is over the next 72 hours, though. The next 72 hours. So, let's see here. Andy coming in with another $1 super chat, and Kim as well coming in with a $5. Thank you, guys. Y'all are so sweet out there. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, y'all. Andy and Kim, big thank you. Hats off to you. Thank you so much, you guys. That is awesome. Andy and Kim, seriously, guys, thank you so much. That is super sweet of you guys. Much love to you. That it really means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see here. Todd says, what is Michigan getting? So Western Michigan's getting a lot more than Eastern Michigan. Once again, Andy, Kim, thank you guys so much. Once again, the Western side out there is going to be getting, right around, out there by Kalamazoo, we're talking around like, 4 or 5 inches or so. Grand Rapids, we're talking about like 3 inches out there. Traverse City, about a half a foot actually, which is pretty crazy. So we are talking a pretty good amount across some of those regions. But for those areas that's east overall, those areas that are actually east of, towards like Detroit and, Midland, those areas. Detroit, about a half an inch. Same thing for Flint. Midland, less than that, it looks like. So really not a whole lot overall. Let's see. In my opinion, AccuWeather is a bit high. A little bit. Can be. I'm not hating on him, though. Let's see here. Andy, man, coming in again, dude. Thank you so much. That is amazing, man. Seriously, guys, y'all do not have to donate. I always say that. Please know you don't have to, okay? It's super appreciated. I deeply, and I really do appreciate it, guys. But just know that it's something you guys do not have to do. But thank you guys so much. You all are absolutely awesome. Andy, Kim, you guys awesome. You guys are really awesome. But like I said, guys, if there's any zip codes that you want me to take a look at, feel free to let me know. Like I said, we're going to be here probably for a little while. We are pushing around an hour and a half. Yesterday, like I said, we did 4.5 hours of coverage, which I do plan to probably keep it on for, at least another hour, I'm thinking. Probably not as long as the 4.5 hour yesterday, but I will, probably go for at least another hour or so. But once again, Andy, thank you guys. Andy and Kim, thank you guys. So sweet of you. What's up, Crystal? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Todd says, let's see, then on Wednesday, there's another system coming between 3 and 6 centimeters. Oh, okay. Yeah, Todd, I'm just talking about the next 72 hours. So that's basically the next, the next 3 days, basically? 2.5, 3 days. So... yeah, that does not take into consideration for later on next week. So, anyways, let's see here. Andy says bye for now. All right, see you later, Andy. Thanks, man. I really appreciate your support. That's very sweet of you. Big thank you. But, all right, let's see here. We're going to hop on back here to, let's see, west of Toronto. I know we don't really cover Canada too much, but there is a pretty good-sized pocket out there north of Stratford and Owen Sound. Could also see, over a foot here. Pretty good amount. But here in the States, guys, regarding the heaviest amount of accumulation, seems to be kind of north of Syracuse, like we were talking about. Let's go ahead and reload that camera there. It's starting to snow pretty good on that camera. Anyways, but yeah, we're talking pretty much just, north of... that camera freeze? Yes, it did. Whoops. You might have to switch to a different camera here. Let's go and do that. But anyways, what I was saying, though, is that the heaviest accumulation overall is going to be across, just areas just northeast of Syracuse. We're talking right around 30 inches. Remember, this is the expected amount of accumulation here. Not even the worst case scenario. Like I was saying, whenever it comes to the worst case scenario, I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So we're expecting about 30 inches out there. Whenever it comes to the, like I said, the worst case scenario, we're talking upwards of like upper 30s, which is pretty daggone crazy. So a really good amount of snow out in those regions there, overall. And like I said, with worst case scenario too, we could be seeing nearly, over 20 inches out there. Once again, remember, worst case scenario here, in Cleveland here, yeah, up northeast Ohio, like 16 inches. Pretty crazy. But back to what we are expecting here, though. Like I said, we don't really like to look at the high end too much. But even then, yeah, in northeast Ohio, though, we are expecting upwards of about 12 inches or so, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Andy says got to try to fix my snowblower. Yeah, go ahead and do that, man. You're definitely gonna need it for sure. Especially out there in Western New York. Considering how much the accumulations have gone up here in the last updates, it's actually pretty crazy. It is actually pretty crazy out there. So we will we will definitely have to, or you're going to definitely want to have that for sure. That is definitely a very important tool for a snow event like this. But anyways, guys, but like I said, y'all, if you have any zip codes, give me your zip code and I will plug it in here and I will let you guys know overall. So let's see here. Dawn says I missed your forecast. Let's see here. I can do it again for you. I got you, my friend. Let's see. We're going to change on back here to the zip codes. Let's see here. Oh, is that Alaska? Oh, man. Is that Wisconsin or is that Alaska? Because if it's Alaska, we looked earlier, and it's kind of hard to forecast for that area considering how crazy the elevation is overall. But if it's for Wisconsin, I can do that one. But there is a bit of snow, I can tell you, expected for that Alaska part, too. Let's see here. Crystal says 45431. All right, let's see here. Gotcha. 45431. Let's see, for Riverside, Ohio. Gotcha. Okay, so you're out there by Dayton, Ohio, overall. So you, my friend, are not expecting any accumulating snowfall. However, there is a bit of snowfall regarding snow showers that possibly could happen tonight into tomorrow morning. So you could see some snow. It will probably just be in some snow showers, but honestly, it probably would not be, probably would not be too much overall. Let's see here. Darren wants me to take a look here at 16509. Let's see here. 16509 for Pennsylvania. Gotcha. Okay, so this place, Darren, this place is going to get pretty hit hard. That made no, that was not, this place is going to get hit pretty hard. That's what I was trying to say. We're talking about a foot. The expected amount of accumulation out there is right around a foot of snowfall, which that is a pretty good amount out there. So yeah, we're expecting around a foot of snowfall around that region. Once again, worst case scenario we were looking at as well, about like 16 inches. And like I said, the low end amount, like I said, your 1 in 10 shot even has you at 6 inches. But we're expecting right around a foot. Right around a foot. Let's see here. Lightning wants me to take a look here. 76 says Snowstorm missed Chicago. Yeah, it wouldn't really stick out there to Chicago. I mean, considering it's still been pretty warm. The temperature out there is actually still in like the lower 30s still, but it's like 33, 34. So it is above freezing. So yeah, whatever fell out there probably wouldn't really accumulate too much. Consider what the models were showing. But anyways, let's see. Lightning wants me to take a look here at 01075. Let's see here. 01075 across portions here in Massachusetts. So in Massachusetts, we are not expecting any snowfall out there. However, we are going to be seeing a bit of rainfall out of it. Maybe up to an inch in some areas. Could be a possibility. So look out there for that. Let's see here. So you're kind of on that western side. So it looks like you're probably going to be seeing maybe around, maybe 0.75 to an inch. So basically 3/4 of an inch to an inch being possible. Just going to load back up that camera. Let's see here. Oh, good. My sister and her family are skiers. Christmas 2017, they got 5 foot of snow. Wow, Darren, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys are looking like you're probably going to see a good amount of snow out there for sure. Let's see here. Todd says, Andrew, could you give me an idea how much snow we can expect on Wednesday and Thursday, please? Todd, where is that at? If you have a zip code, let me know. Let's see here. Crystal says, sad face, I want a couple of inches of snow. Like I said, Crystal, it's the beginning of the year. It is the beginning of the year. And it's not even winter yet. So keep that in mind. The big stuff is not even happening yet. We still got ourselves a couple months, actually probably about a month or so, before you can start seeing some pretty decent snows. Now, like I said, obviously you're probably going to see a little bit less than average this year considering El Nino, but still not ruling out the chance for any snowstorms at all. I mean, you're probably still going to see a couple possibly good ones. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Let's see here. Darren wants me to take a look here at 21502. Let's see here. 21502 across portions here of Maryland. So out there on the western side of Maryland, there is a little bit of snow. Where Cumberland's at, not really. We're going to see not really any snow out there, unfortunately. But to the west out there, though, we are seeing, really far west, I should say, like about like Mountain Lake Park area. We're talking about like 1 to 2 inches of snowfall being possible. But yeah, Maryland's really not getting any snow out of this event here. And if any, very little. And that's going to be on the far western side overall. So, let's see here. Anna, welcome to the Tropical Storm team. Thank you so much for becoming a member on the channel. Big shout out goes to you, Anna. Thank you so much for that. That's greatly appreciated. Big thank you. Let's see. 762 says, I want snow, then I can start my winter vacation. Get laid off. Absolutely. There you go. Hibernation is my best forecast. There you go. I hear ya. Let's see here. In Ottawa on Wednesday. Gotcha. Wait, where was Ottawa? I remember Ottawa somewhere. Oh, no, that's Oswego. Hold on. Let's see here. Ottawa on Wednesday. Is that Illinois? Ottawa, Illinois? Pretty sure. If you're talking about Illinois, there is not any snow. It doesn't look like. Let's see here. Let me look at the model real quickly. Yeah, it really doesn't look like much of anything here that's going to be happening. Starting here for basically, today's the 26th. Yeah, so you're probably not going to see anything. If it's Illinois, you're probably not going to see anything. Let's see here. Darren says West Virginia looks like they all be getting some snow. They are, actually, yeah. West Virginia, that's like the far lowest spot for those upper elevations here. We are talking about, 1 to 3 inches overall. 1 to 3 inches of snowfall in some of those upper elevations. Those areas like Davis, Parsons, Rowlsburg, Kingwood, let's see, east of Webster Springs, southwest of Mill Creek. Those regions about like 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Otherwise, a lot of the blue here is kind of in that range of about 1 inch of snowfall expectancy. Let's see here. I would be happy with a dusting in South Carolina. Probably going to be a little bit before that, for sure. Let's see. I think Mr. Andrew said, 20 centimeters for Ottawa. Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. My bad. I forgot. There's a lot of people I got to go through, so it's like, sometimes I forget. My bad. The thing is that my program does not really go up there very much. So all I can tell you right now is the snowfall accumulation for the next 72 hours because, all my programs are aimed for forecasting towards the United States. Obviously, yeah, you can see where it cuts off the snow. I mean, there's some products, including this one, that, slightly goes up into Canada. But I can tell you at least, like I said, over the next 72 hours, we're talking about 1/2 inch or about like 1.2 centimeters of snowfall. But, we'll wait a little bit, Todd. I'm obviously doing these forecasts every day. I always go live like every day. So if you want to join one of those live streams, over the next couple of days, I will give you more information on that. How about that? All right, let's see here. Anna says, hello, Andrew. What's up, Anna? Thanks again, Anna. Very, very sweet of you. Let's see. What about 44055? All right, let's see here. 44055. Across portions here of Ohio. Okay, so you, my friend, are going to see a little bit of snow, it looks like. You're kind of west of Cleveland. Those areas is still going to see a little bit of snow. Slightly west of Cleveland. Looks like out there by, like, Amherst, Lorraine area. So it looks like you're going to be in the zone of right around 3 inches, right around 3 inches or so. Honestly, I would say probably between, like 2 and, honestly, maybe 2 and 4 inches. It could locally get higher for sure. So expect locally higher amounts too, potentially being a possibility. Let's see. Dee Dee says, got some good snow in Madison, Wisconsin. I even built some snowmen. Well, there you go. Nice. Let's see here. Chloe says, I'm back on the live. I went to go help my little brother. Okay, that's fine. Well, glad to have you here, Chloe. Hope you're doing good. But yeah. No, I mean, for some of those areas like we were talking about, though, up in, like, northeastern Ohio, it is going to get pretty hefty. It is going to get pretty hefty out there. And once again, northeast of Cleveland, over a foot, it looks like. Let's see, we also have, like, for the extreme northwestern Pennsylvania area out there by, like, Erie, we are talking, a pretty good amount as well. Let's see here. Potentially, we are talking potentially over a foot in some of those regions there. Let's see here. But yeah, And then, of course, once again, if you guys are wanting to know where the heaviest snowfall is, it's going to be north of Syracuse, like we were talking about. Let's go ahead and load up my camera again. But north of Syracuse here, look at this. We're expecting 30 inches, potentially up to like 30 inches of snowfall. That is a really solid amount of snow. That is basically just, kind of just north here of, Altmar. We had somebody in Altmar. I think it was, who was it? Who was it that was here in Altmar? Shoot, I forgot who it was. I always forget who it was. I think it was Polar Vortex, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was up in Altmar area. But yeah, somebody going to be seeing up to like 22 inches of snowfall, which is pretty crazy. Remember, that's the expected amount too. That's not even worst case scenario. Even best case scenario even has that, I believe, over like 12 inches. Let's see here. I want to look at that. So this is the 1 in 10 shot of happening. Yeah, even then, still over a foot expected. I mean, that's far less than expected here. And the expected amount has up to 30, which that is pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Kaiser says, I can't wait for this in Wolcott, New York. Let me relook at that area real quickly. Forgot how much you're going to see out there. Let's see. Oh, maybe if it'll let me highlight it. There we go. Let's see. All right. New York. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you're in that side there, northeast of Rochester. So, yeah, you're talking... Yeah, pretty good amount, actually. You're talking about like 6 inches out there. Basically between, 4 and 8 inches. Just to give it a range. Like I said, it's always good to give it a range. That way, if the snowstorm underperforms or overperforms, you're still mostly going to be in that range, which will definitely help you prepare for it more. Giving a range rather than a solid number is much, much better. Much better. Let's see here. See, 2.5 feet. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Niagara Falls says little rain here at, let's see, 14120. Let's see. Oh, if it'll even let me. Hold on a minute, y'all. Having a hard time copying this. Let's see here. 14120. So. Oh, okay. Out there by Buffalo area. Let's see here. Let's actually pop up the radar. See what's going on. Oh, yeah, there is a lot of rain starting to build in. You can actually see that. Here, let me go up to the big screen picture. But, yeah, you can see that. You can see how it is. Definitely a lot of rain coming through. And, that's how it's going to be. A lot of you guys are seeing rain right now. This is not the main snow event, by the way. The main snow event for you guys out there by the Cleveland area is going to happen once you get on the backside of the storm system. And so what's going to happen at that point is you're going to be getting a lot of cold air going right over the Great Lakes regions. And that is going to allow for, that's going to allow for, the cold air to interact with the warm waters of the Great Lakes. And it's going to create condensation and it's going to, develop snowstorms, essentially. But yeah, that's something to look out there for. But yeah, right now, though, it is a lot of rain out there. Then we hop our way up here towards, Michigan and those regions out there where it's a lot more snowy. A lot more snowy out there. I love how this radar shows a bit of rain mixed in with that. But this is the better radar to go off of precipitation-wise. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's snow out there, except for, it looks like Detroit actually is now pulling away from some snow. It doesn't look like it's actually precipitation. There's no precipitation out there right now. It doesn't look like. But it's been too warm out there. Honestly, I really don't think that, Detroit will hardly see anything out in those regions, honestly. But out there by, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, out there in the western side, I think you guys are probably going to be stealing a lot of the precipitation out there. That I definitely do think so. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, that was for Grand Rapids regions. Yeah, up north, up there. Let's see, we're gonna bring y'all back over here. Up north, guys, out there by, northern Michigan, not the upper state, but for northern Michigan, we are talking about nearly 11 inches or so, pretty good amount out there. For the upper state, though, too, we're talking about 12 inches, which is, like I said, pretty good amount. You know, definitely is a pretty good amount out there as well. There's a lot of like pockets of snowfall that could be, you know, pretty hefty out there overall. Let's see here. But then, of course, yeah, we got ourselves another system we're going to have to watch out for, guys. Like I said, right now it doesn't look like it has much snow on it. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys over here. It doesn't look like it has a lot of snow on it for the next system here. So this is our first system right now, the one we're dealing with at the moment. That rolls through overall for the most part. Let's see here. But yeah, that rolls through for the most part here. And then, of course, yeah, we get this next burst here. This one will probably possibly bring some severe weather for the 30th. You know, across eastern Texas out there, driving a lot of rain across the Midwest and stuff like that. Maybe some snow. We'll have to see. But you know, the models are still not really fully set on that overall. So I mean, we'll just have to watch it, see how that goes. Let's see here. See, we had more snow and Halloween in Detroit than we are getting today. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I remember I was tracking that system for Halloween as well. Yeah, it's the problem is out there it's just too warm. It's just too warm. I mean, because you being right next to the side of the Great Lake, you know, all that warm ambient, you know, air from the Great Lakes is irradiating into the lower atmosphere, and that's being blown in towards your location, which is making it basically above freezing, which, you know, anything you'd get would instantly melt and not stick overall. Let's see here. Chloe says, my backyard, I have some bird feeders and some squirrel feeders. You can just imagine a zoo in my backyard every day. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Andy says, I'm back. Welcome back, Andy. Says, got the snowblower running. Basic problem. Well, there you go. Well, at least it's running. That's good that you, because like I said, you're going to need that for sure. You're definitely going to be needing that. All right, see you later, Kala. Thanks for joining. But yeah, no, that's definitely good there, Andy, because you're gonna definitely be needing a lot of that. Or you're gonna need that snowblower for sure. Just gonna be a little heavy, just a little bit. Let's see here. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch on over here to a live camera here. This is up here, y'all, in Michigan currently. Absolutely pretty out there. Todd says just check AccuWeather. They're giving a major snowstorm auto on Sunday the 10th. Yeah, the 10th, that is really, really far out there, Todd. The 10th, like I said, I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust it out that far. I don't really like trusting forecasts out 7 days. I usually go out about 5 days. I mean, unless I see some serious model support for days and days in advance, then I will consider it and I'll start to, you know, look into that more. But usually, yeah, whenever it's more than like 7 days or so, that's when it just becomes pretty darn inaccurate overall, especially regarding accumulations, you know, specific amounts. Very inaccurate, which will almost never end up the way it is. Let's see here. What are the odds of me getting little to no snow accumulation? Practically zero. Yeah, a lot of western. It depends. Give me your zip code again, Andy. I'll look it up, and I'll show you the exact amount. Scott says, when is southeast Pennsylvania going to see the first snow? Probably between December and January, probably. Yeah, it's typically whenever you see, you know, typically whenever you see your first snow is between December and January. So, it's possible. Rain says, I wish it would stop snowing. I personally would love to have the snow, but, you know. All right, let's see here. Andy, 14750. Let's see. We're going to hop on back. All right, so let's see here. 14750. Let's see here. Across New York. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, you're in the south side. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you're expecting like right around 13 inches of snowfall, Andy. You're talking a pretty good amount. Yeah, you're talking 13 inches of snowfall out there, being a good possibility. So it's going to get a little, a little hefty. A little hefty, it looks like. Yeah, once again, you're going to definitely want that snowblower for sure. Because that is something else, man. That is that is a good amount of snow. Let's see here. Minions, we'll take a look here at 44240. Okay. 44240. Yeah, we already looked here earlier, Minion, whenever you told me to look earlier. Yeah, we've already looked at it here earlier. Let's see here. Yeah, about 1 to 3 inches, man. Not a whole lot for you. I mean, it's just a nice little nuisance. Nah, I mean, it's a nice little snowstorm. I mean, just to get a little something. But yeah, nothing crazy. But Andy, on the other hand, I mean, Andy's over here sitting here with like over a foot of snowfall. Not me jealous at all. I would love to have a foot of snow. But anyways, but like I said, guys, if any of y'all want me to take a look at your accumulations regarding snowfall, what you can expect over the next little bit, let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. I think Indiana, it's still snowing out there. It looks like Chicago is still snowing. But once again, it looks like it's a little too warm out there by Chicago. Yeah, temperatures are actually around like 34 degrees. So, whatever's falling out here is not really sticking very well. And he says, till last night, knew nothing about this. Yeah, crazy, man. It pops up. It's crazy just to see how much it's changed, too, regarding the accumulations. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. But, I was really hoping, I hope, let's see here, Rain saying as proxy here. That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, I hope proxy knows what's going on here. Let's see here. Chloe's World says, can I take a look at Toronto? Yeah, I can. We're expecting about an inch out there. Let's see here. Polar Vortex says, let's see, when the lake effect hits here, are there any webcams of the most intense predicted snowfall? That's a good question. I do have a whole network of cameras. I think New York's cameras, though, are pretty bad. Pretty sure. I checked. Maybe not. Hold on. No, actually, you know what? No, these are good cameras. I'm pretty sure. Yes, they are. Actually, they're great cameras. They're really good cameras. So yeah, I'm gonna do coverage on it tomorrow too, guys. I'm full on coverage mode for the last couple of days. So yeah. Let's see here. Chloe says thank you, very welcome. Let's see. Laura says is 13440 Mohawk Valley, New York. Let's see, still a very little. Clothes look crazy. Let's see. Thank you, Andrew. Very welcome. So 13440. Let's see here. 13440. Let's see here. Is that Rome, New York? Possibly. All right. So Rome, New York here. Let's see. Northeast Syracuse. There you are. Okay. So we're expecting around 7 inches out there, Laura. So honestly, we're expecting about 7 inches. I go between 6 and 8, 6 to 8 inches of snowfall expected overall, just to give it that range like I was talking about. So, yeah, no, let's move that camera. There we go. But yeah, no, 6 to 8 inches definitely is, the expected bounds of what you can expect out there. Let's see here. Todd says you were right about Wednesday, Ottawa, Ontario. Let's see. Dropped their accumulation down to a centimeter. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't expect. That's over the next. Overall the next 72 hours. So the next basically 3 days, overall. Let's see. Hoaxar says how far south in Ohio can expect snowfall from this? So here's the thing. So regarding accumulation, with it actually sticking and staying, you're far down South Point. I mean, really. It's pretty low, pretty much like Cleveland and up north. I mean, all this stuff here probably will melt on impact, honestly. But the stuff out there in like northeast, I keep on saying Oklahoma. The stuff up here in northeast Ohio, that's the stuff that will probably stick. So that's the stuff you got to look out there for. But that is, that's overall that. But I will tell you, the places that will probably see snowfall overall will probably be, probably a lot of Ohio into Kentucky even, possibly. Here, let me actually show you this, because like the HRRR model, like the latest model runs and stuff like that, have been showing some support. Here, let's go ahead and see. We're going to load up this model here. Actually, I'll go back to 18. Wow, 18 Zulu is still not done loading. That's interesting. Anyways, but yeah, back over here to 18 Zulu. I mean, you can see how a lot of snow showers potentially could go down, even into Kentucky, as far down south as like Kentucky and all. So that's tonight. That's tonight. So you'll probably see a little bit of snow showers out there for tonight. I mean, you can see it actually probably quite a bit of snow showers. You can really see how all that lake effect snow really comes in play. Especially out there along like some of those upper elevations. I mean, all the Great Lakes are going to be like on fire, regarding lake effect snow. I mean, you can literally just see it. All that cold air just running right over that, just throwing snow everywhere. So yeah, lake effect snow is going to be a real problem. Across those areas. But yeah, look out for a few snow showers. I mean, down in the central southern side of Ohio tonight, it's going to be possible. It looks like it will potentially happen. And obviously the upper elevations there, West Virginia, we are expecting a bit of accumulation, about 1 to 3 inches at most. But anyways, just thought I'd mention that with you. So you'll probably see some snow falling from the sky tonight, but it probably won't do anything. Probably won't stick. Let's see here. Okay, we're grabbing about 2 inches of snow out there towards Madison, Wisconsin. We got 2 inches of snow out there as of the last update here from the NWS here. So, good amount, a little bit. Let's see here. But like I said, guys, yeah, if there's any zip codes you guys want me to take a look at, I'll show you exactly how much snow we can expect out there. Because like I said, once again, Great Lakes here, y'all, they're going to be really pumping out some snow here pretty soon, okay? Like I said, we're definitely talking to be in some pretty heavy stuff. Some pretty heavy stuff overall. It definitely looks like it is going to be, a little heavy in some areas, you could say. Just a little bit. I mean, especially out there towards, like western New York State out there, that's where I'm mostly looking out there for. We have like Springville area, like 16, 17 inches of snowfall from it. Andy says, could schools be closed in my area? My little nephew keeps asking me. If this plays out, I honestly would not be surprised. Or I would be surprised if they closed them. I would be surprised if they didn't close them, sorry. So I think if this did happen, I'm pretty sure the schools would close, yes. I mean, if you're getting like this much snowfall, like we're talking, foot, I'm sure they're going to close. What I named the kitten? I named her Everest, that's her name. But anyways, yeah, no, definitely, Andy, I think that is a good possibility. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to hop back over here. So to my friends out there in Michigan, who's wondering what's going on out there towards Michigan, Kalamazoo, we're talking about like 4 or 5 inches of snowfall, around 3 inches towards Grand Rapids. So, not too bad. Traverse City out here, we are talking about a half a foot nearly. But to the east of that, it does have a few little pockets out there, potentially getting up to, overall, nearly a foot. But then the upper state here definitely, will potentially break that foot boundary towards Munising here, Wakefield, possible double digits out there. Let's see here. Let's see. Our school's going to close in Wolcott. I'm not too sure. Kaiser, I can't be too sure. I'm not like the genie of school closing. I'm not the genie of all that, but for areas that's getting over a foot or near a foot, I'm like, it's most likely, because you're not going to have power more than likely. There's going to be a lot of power outages with all that stuff, so. Let's see here. See, I'll tell my nephew it's possible. There you go. Yeah, it's certainly possible. I mean, definitely a good potential out there. I feel like a lot of this is going to be like that powdery snow too. It's not going to be much of that compactful stuff, I don't think, because you know, typically in the atmosphere, if the temperatures are all below freezing throughout the entirety of the atmosphere that snow is generated in, it stays powdery. But if there's a single layer in the atmosphere, it's you know, right at the freezing line, if not slightly above it, and it rolls through that, it becomes that squishy kind of slushy snow overall. But yeah, I think a lot of this over here is going to be mostly that powdery stuff overall for the most part. So, you know, nothing kind of what we call dry snow. People refer to it as dry snow, but let's see here. But yeah, let's go and hop back over here to the timing real quickly, you guys. So once again, to my friends out there, you guys in Ohio who really desperately want snow, and Kentucky as well, you might get it tonight. You might get a little bit of snow tonight, but like I said, it's probably not going to be accumulating in anything, okay? I hate to be that person to tell you that, but just kind of what it seems to be. We're going to turn off this so we kind of get rid of some clutter here. So that way you guys can kind of see which sides of the states could see some snow. But like I said, tonight overall, you know, tonight into tomorrow morning, that is when we're going to be seeing, you know, a lot of, you know, some snow showers roll through. The lake effect snow is actually going to be starting for the upper state of Wisconsin, upper state of Michigan here, into actually upper Wisconsin too, a little bit of it. It's going to be starting pretty much tonight. Yeah, pretty much tonight or later this evening even. And of course, it's going to start really across, you know, like Michigan, starting here for pretty much tomorrow morning overall. Let's see here. I hope it's not super wet snow when it hits here. Let's see here. Yeah, for sure. I think so. I think it's probably going to be mostly that dry stuff, like I was saying, though, regarding this event. Because, you know, if you look closely, you guys can kind of see how the snow is, like, being trailed, right? You can kind of see how the winds are just taking the snow east. So that's exactly what's going on here. That's exactly what's, you know, generating all this snow, is the fact that we have a lot of cold air that's coming right over the Great Lakes here, and that's basically running over the warm Great Lakes. So the waters of the Great Lakes are still in like the 40s, 50 degree mark, and we're talking like 20 degree air, 20, 30 degrees, and that is going to, like, you know, rub right off against the top layer of the lake and cause it to, you know, start to condensing into a bunch of snow. And all that snow is just going to blow east. I mean, like Michigan, especially the western side, is going to be getting a lot of snow from this here, but the most of it actually seems to be up there towards, you know, like New York, like New York State, and the portions of like Ohio. It seems like you guys are going to be getting a lot of the heaviest lake effect snow here overall. I mean, you can see just tons and tons of it. For the most part, like I said, right now we're seeing a lot of rainfall out there. We're also getting a little bit of a nor'easter type of activity that's popping up here, which is, you know, going to be driving a lot of rainfall for the coastal northeast out there. So that's that. All right, let's see here. Turbo says, do I have an update on 47421 for snow? I can do that for you, my friend. First of all, let me hop on back here to this live, or to this one view here. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and switch on over there now. So let's see. So you said for where? Hold on, let me change this back over here. Okay. 47421. 47421. Indiana, I got you. Okay, so yeah, you, my friend, are not in any accumulating snow zone, so we're not expecting any snow out there for you, my friend. I hate to tell you that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, like I always say. But yeah, you're not going to see anything with this event. So I hate to say that. The areas in Indiana that potentially could be seeing some snow is more for those northern sides. It's possible. You know, they're by like South Bend. I mean, even north of like Fort Wayne, even, you know, which is pretty crazy. But that's that. Turbo says, "Thank you, Andrew. You're awesome." Right back at you, Turbo. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, Indiana's not going to see much of it. I hate to tell you. I don't even think your guys are going to probably even see any snow showers either. I mean, maybe a couple. Let me look at the models again real quickly. I think. Let's see here. Actually, okay, it does show. Wow, hold on a minute. That's interesting. HRRR shows some snow falling for you, Turbo. Right around 8 p.m. today. Don't know how much I would trust that, honestly. But just keep that in mind. See, Justin says, let's see, Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay. I know exactly where that's at because we've talked a lot about it. So Erie, Pennsylvania, you guys, Justin, y'all are seriously in some pretty deep stuff, literally. We are talking about over a foot of snow, around 13 inches is expected. So remember, this is the expected amount. This is how much we are expecting to accumulate out here. Not the worst or the best case scenario. This is the expected amount. So we're talking a little over a foot possible. So definitely want to prepare for that. Turbo says, and congratulations on the channel growth. You've grown pretty quickly. Thank you, Turbo. Really appreciate it. Let's see here. Benton says anything for 49426. Let's see here. 49426 across Michigan. Okay. Yes. So Benton, you are going to be getting some snow. Actually, a pretty decent amount, it looks like. Let's see here. So we're talking. Let's see. Let me double check and see kind of where you're at here. I need to turn that thing back on again. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay. So you're kind of west of Grand Rapids. So we're expecting right around 4 inches of snowfall. So basically, I'd say I'd honestly say 3 to 6 inches, considering, the lake effect snow is going to be pretty hefty over western Michigan. So I think you probably could be seeing 3 to 6 inches, honestly. That's how much I would go off of. So yes, to answer your question, you will be seeing some snow. It does appear so. And we just reached 2 hours of being live, y'all. But yeah, no, western Michigan's going to get a pretty hefty amount. Really, like I said, northeast Ohio is going to get some serious accumulations out there. Same thing for, extreme northwestern Pennsylvania, western New York, a lot of central New York now as well, and upper state of Michigan as well. Justin says, we're used to it. Christmas of 17, they said 5 to 8 inches. We had somewhere between, would you say 70? Holy cow, 70 after the storm was done? That is ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, it has a potential to be pretty nasty. That's for sure. Yeah, goodness. I don't think it's snowing right now in New York. Let me double check on that, actually. I don't believe it is, because I have some New York cameras we can look at. See. Okay, yeah, it's too warm right now for New York, but yeah, once this little rain spurt rolls through, and that cold air starts to come in from the backside, that is when we're gonna really start to, start to see some snow action. Is on the backside of this as the cold air starts rushing over the Great Lakes. Yeah, like I said, Great Lakes, overall snowfall, lake effect snowfall is very, very difficult to forecast for overall. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's certainly pretty difficult to forecast for. You could say. Let's see here. Remarkably average Jane says, I just got here, or I got here late. Could I please look at 13617? Of course. Let's see here. 13617, 13617. Okay, so you, New York. Okay. Gotcha. So let's see here. Trying to find, let's see. I'm trying to figure out exact area. Hold on a minute. Bear with me for a second. I think you're up here, right? Let's see. Where is this? Hold on a minute, y'all. Somewhere around here. Oh, wait. There's Clayton. Where's Clayton? Okay, Clayton's over there. Northeast of Clayton. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Gotcha. Found you. So we're expecting about an inch out there. About an inch of snow. So not really too much, but, it could be a little bit. But to your south, though. To your south, it goes pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy. JJ wants me to take a look here at 1004. See here. For New York City, New York. Okay. Yeah, we're not expecting any snow for New York City. See, Justin says 511 PA has public cameras on I-90 that you can see snowfall later. Yeah, I'm actually on that page right now. Or I'm on 511 New York, not PA. But yeah. Let's see. Actually, you're right. What about Pennsylvania? I could probably... Yeah, I'll have to dive into the webcams here. It seems like the big time snow... Let's see. What time did I say that was going to really start? Let's see. The big time snow out there is going to be really kicking off for... Yeah, really through the morning, actually. It's going to be happening all day, though. Like, all day through tomorrow. So I'm going to be live. Yikes. Okay, so yeah, come tomorrow. We're going to definitely be live for all this madness. Yeah, it's going to start by Cleveland. It looks like right around 2 a.m. or so, potentially. Lightning says, let's see. It is too bad Western Massachusetts won't be seeing too much snow, but maybe some sporadic snow showers after the system rolls through. Yeah, I don't think Massachusetts is going to see anything out of the system, unfortunately. I mean, you'll probably just see some rain. That's probably about all you're going to see. Let's see. Remarkably Average Jane says thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, my friend. Anytime. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, regarding zip codes, if there's any zip codes you want me to take a look at, please let me know. Like I said, we're going to be here for y'all. I want to make sure you guys are, up to date and aware of what's going on and all that fun stuff. So, but absolutely. Oh man. Yeah, we've been live for over 2 hours now. Proxy's here. Proxy! What's up, Proxy? Okay, I am so glad you're here, Proxy. I have been waiting for you to tell you this. I don't know if you knew how much snow you're expecting now, but it's kind of crazy. We are expecting, possibly 10 inches of snow for you, Proxy. Holy cow. Proxy, I was hoping you would have joined yesterday. That way I could have told you what was going on here. But yeah, the totals for lake effect snow have gone through the roof for Cleveland. It's crazy, crazy. We're talking like 6 inches of snowfall for central Cleveland, but out there where you're at, it's like 10 inches, which is pretty ridiculous. Let's see. Proxy also coming in with a $20 support. You did not have to do that, Proxy. Thank you so much, Prox. Big thank you, Proxy. You absolutely rock. We love ya. Thank you so much, Proxy. You guys, please give Proxy a huge thanks in the chat. That is super nice of you. As always, Proxy, we love you. Thank you so much for that. You are the best. But yeah, Proxy, I wanted to let you know, though, about that because, it is going to get pretty hefty out there overall. Because like I was saying, we're talking some areas not too far to your northeast could be getting like 12 inches of snowfall. So like I said, this is the expected snowfall accumulation out there. So we're talking like, 10 inches out there by you. The low end amount, so this is a 1 in 10 chance of happening. So basically like a 1 in 10 shot of happening. Lowest end amount, we're talking still upwards of like 4 inches of snowfall. And of course, whenever it comes to the worst case scenario, also 1 in 10 shot of happening, we're talking up to a foot, over a foot potentially. So that is what you need to look out there for. But I'm glad you're here, Proxy, because I was actually worried about you. And I was hoping that you knew about this, but I'm glad that you know about it now. So there you go. Honestly, I was thinking about that yesterday and today. It's like, oh gosh, I hope she knows what's going on there. But Proxy, yeah, there you go. All right, let's see here. JJ coming in here with a $2 super chat as well. You rock, JJ. Thank you so much, Proxy, JJ. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much. You all are absolutely awesome. We love y'all. Proxy, JJ, thank you guys. Much love to you. Thank you so much, guys. Very sweet of you. Anyways, let's see here. We have, Vera wants me to take a look here. Say, I miss Buffalo forecast. Can you give me a forecast for 14127? Let's see here. 14127. Let's see here for New York. Okay. Okay, so you're kind of like southeastern side of Buffalo. So you're not quite in Buffalo. So that's the thing. So Buffalo's on a kind of a kind of a gradient here. We're expecting about like 3 inches of snowfall. Southeast of that, we are. It really depends exactly like kind of where you're at, but it really skyrockets. Honestly, I would even say between 4 and 8 inches of snowfall, considering how like seriously much it accumulates. I mean, because look at that, Central Buffalo 3 inches. We go down to Hamburg and we're already talking 8 inches of snowfall. So like it really skyrockets. The further you go down to the south out there. I mean, Western New York is crazy, 17 inches. The most snow we're seeing out of this here is north of Syracuse, which is clocking up nearly 30 inches, of snowfall, which is pretty crazy overall. But let's see here. But yeah, Proxy JJ, you guys are sweet. We love you guys. Thank you so much once again. Let's see. Underground says, what will be the snow accumulation here for 05735? Once again, JJ, thank you. 05735. Let's see. 05735. This is in Vermont. Gotcha. I think you're the first in Vermont, actually, I think we looked at. Let's see here. Okay, so we are seeing right a little bit less than an inch, it looks like. A little bit less than an inch, but both to your east, it gets up to right around 3 inches out there by like Rutland, and to your west, past Warrensburg, New York, it really starts to accumulate. But you're kind of in this little spot here where it's not really heavy, but I would say you possibly could see up to an inch, maybe 2 inches, personally. But that's what I think. All right, let's see here. Proxy says, thanks for carrying, Andrew. You rock. You're welcome, Proxy. Like I said, I was just worried about you, Prox. I was wanting to let you know. I was hoping that you would join. That way I could tell you about it. But yeah, no, it's going to be pretty heavy out there, it looks like, Proxy. So just want you to prepare for that. And I'm sure you probably want to know timing too, Proxy. So let me give you the timing real quickly of when you can see the snowfall and stuff. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and, let's see. We're going to go ahead and turn off the roads. That way it doesn't add too much clutter. And I'm also going to switch you over here to this page. Okay, here we go. All right, so yeah, Proxy, you are in the northeast side of Ohio, so you're right in here. So right now, obviously, it's raining quite a bit. You're going to be seeing a lot of rainfall. That's going to be happening, so you're going to get a lot of rain. But then what's going to happen is after the event, you're going to start to get a lot of snow, and that's going to happen for the morning of tomorrow. So probably right around midnight, maybe slightly after midnight, you'll start to see. But look at this, just long trails of lake effect snow constantly going right over Cleveland. So you can see, just lots and lots of snow. I mean, it's there for like over a day. I mean, we're talking like through the 27th, all of the 27th into the 28th even. I mean, it's pretty crazy overall. So just wanted to let you know about that. But yeah, no, we're talking heavy lake effect snow across upper state Michigan, West Michigan, Northeast Ohio, Northwestern Pennsylvania, Western New York State too. So that's that. All right, let's see here. Happy for the Great Lakes. Much love. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys are lucky. All right, let's see here. Question. Will the wind be like, or what will the wind be like for the thumb of Michigan? Radio station 30 miles an hour. Let's see here, actually. Let me pull that up for you, actually. Let's see here. Let me switch on over here. Bear with me for a second, y'all. Okay. We can do 24-hour max wind gusts out there. So, it looks like it's going to be ranging right around 30 miles an hour. That's correct. Here, I'll even show you the map here. So, let's see here. So, yeah, whenever it comes to that accumulation, overall regarding, I love that there's this one block here that's just like a lot lower. But yeah, we're talking mostly around like 30 mile an hour winds there, potentially. Let's see here. Jay says, thanks. I will possibly 8 inches on the border of Hamburg. Well, there you go. Well, stay safe out there, my friend. Let's see here. Underground says, thank you. You're very welcome. Let's see. Eva says 29135. Let's see here. Let me see. We're going to switch. First of all, I'm going to move on back here to this view, y'all. We're going to get back into our groove. Get that camera back up and rolling. We do have a couple out there. Let's go ahead and close that one. We don't need that one. We got our Michigan cameras. Oh, didn't mean to double click on that. Hold on. We're going to grab the south one here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Eva. So 29135. Let's see here. I can pull it up here. Let's see. So 29135. Across portions here. Okay, so South Carolina's not going to get any snow out of this, so you're good. You're good, my friend. What about Erie, Pennsylvania? So we've had actually a lot of people come from Erie, Pennsylvania today, which is good. So, Adam, we are expecting a lot of snow. I hate to tell you that, but there's a lot of snow coming out there for your region. We are talking really getting up there. I mean, we're talking like over a foot potentially. That's the expected amount. That's not the, that is the expected amount. That is not the overall worst case or best case scenario. So that is the expected amount. But you can see how it really rapidly goes up here just east of Erie too. So I'd expect, honestly, well over 10 inches. Well over 10 inches. Let's see here. Patriot Mom says, question. It's been rainy and cold in Middle Tennessee. Are we getting snow too? No. Tennessee is not going to be getting any snow. Mostly just going to be rainy and it's pretty much over, actually. It's mostly just going to be pretty cool overall. Proxy says, I don't have to go out tomorrow, but I will go walking with a group. Let's see. On Tuesdays around noon, so the snow may cause a cancellation to the walk. Oh, yeah, we'll see about that, Proxy. Like I said, the thing is, though, Proxy, is that, hopefully this turns out good for you, because forecasting lake effect snow is extremely difficult, because it could either be something, it's a hit or a miss. You could either get, uh-oh, that's not good. Are we back online? For some reason, my live stream said it cut out for a minute. Are we good? Are we good, guys? Hopefully we're all right. Anyways, but what I was saying, though, is that all of that moisture across, like Georgia, North and South Carolina, all of that is going to work its way up here to the northeast, right there for the coastal northeast areas here. And it's going to, allow for a decent amount of rainfall to occur overall. Let's see here. Terry says, thank you. You're very welcome. What's up, Clint? Hope you're doing all right. Lisa says, any snow in Washington, D.C.? No. Nope. Yeah, we're not gonna be seeing any snow in DC. All right, you know what we're gonna do though? I'm gonna turn off these live cameras. That's for now, at least. Oh, yeah, that might help. Hopefully. Let's see here. Do I have any tips for getting an accurate measurement of snow? So what I usually would do, back whenever I used to really accumulate snow, or whenever I used to measure snow a lot, I had a big slate, like a piece of tile or something. I put it on the ground and I put a yardstick right down on it, and I prop it right up towards it. That's the best way that you can read that, in my opinion. Oh, come on. Why is hold on a minute, you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, so it looks like the stream is a little laggy, unfortunately. If it keeps on doing this, guys, we're gonna have to reset the stream. I'll be live again tonight. Okay, if you guys are here right now and you can still hear me, if this cuts out tonight, we're gonna go live again at 8 o'clock. Okay, how about that? We'll go live again at 8 o'clock if it cuts out on me, because usually whenever this Wi-Fi thing starts acting up, it gets annoying. But yeah. Let's see here. Lisa says, thank you. Very, very welcome. No problem. But yeah, but like I said, we'll go live again at 8 o'clock if this live stream cuts out overall. So I will make sure to be here for you guys. Let's see here. 2023 is a very odd year for severe weather. Only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for you. Wow. Interesting. Let's see here. Patriot Mom says, thank you, I appreciate it. Just because I saw people hoarding milk and bread in the store. Gotcha. Let's see here. Polar says, yep, there it goes again. Man, why does it have to do this? Yeah, hopefully it'll. Hopefully it stops lagging because it sucks. But anyways, but yeah, like I was saying though, a lot of the heavy stuff is going to be happening out there towards northeast Ohio. Once again, we're expecting upwards of over a foot in some regions. I mean, proxy, it could localize even near a foot near you. It's still possible. Western side of New York State, we're talking quite a bit here. We're talking like 17 inches or so. Kaiser, you don't got to be saying lag every time you get lag. I understand it's lagging quite a bit. Man, what's going on with this Wi-Fi, dude? This is getting annoying. But anyways, yeah. Overall, like I was saying, though, we're going to be seeing quite a bit of snowfall out of this here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the stream because of the lag. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Like I said, we'll be back here again tonight at 8 o'clock. If you guys can hear me, we'll be back again tonight at 8 o'clock for another update, 8 or 9 o'clock or so, in order to give you guys some more information on this event here. Once again, sorry that the Wi-Fi is deciding it wants to act up on me here for today. I'd love to be here longer. I mean, we did do over nearly 2.5 hours of coverage today. Yesterday we did do 4.5 hours of coverage. So like I said, we'll be back again later tonight. Hopefully my Wi-Fi will stop being stupid. but I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, I'd love to stay longer, but I can't risk it cutting out whenever we're midstream and stuff like that. So, but all right. Well, you guys take care. You all have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, big thank you to our supporters today. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you all for being here. JJ, Proxy, Andy, let's see, MP as well. All of you guys, or MP was a little bit ago, but all you guys, thank you so much. You guys rock. We love y'all. And okay, well, you guys take care. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. The stream, oops, this is the starting stream. Hold on. The stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So if there's anything you want to go ahead and say to your friends and family, go ahead and say goodbye. But anyways, my friends, well, the stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. So go ahead and say your final goodbyes to your friends and family out there. And we'll catch you guys here later on. Peace out, my friends. Much love to you. See you later.